I know it can be very hard to forgive someone after they've betrayed you. Very, very hard. Today, this video is about a young man named Leo Lightbourne. He's also from the island of South Caicos. He's also my family member. And his father left him when he was 2 years old. And it's been more than 20 years now. And Leo has been suffering from, unforgiveness, because his father left him and he was hurt. He didn't know what it is to have a man in the home. His mother was the father and the mother. It's Leo's desire now to forgive his father, because he realized it doesn't make sense dwelling on the past, that he must learn to forgive and move on. Would you do the same thing, please?
Hello world, my name is Leo, and I'm the author of It's Not a Man's World, How I Conquered the Sins of My Father. And today I will be talking about forgiveness. First of all, I would like to start off by saying that I'm honored to be on Mr. Seymour's show. Growing up in South Caicos, when we heard names like Maxwell Seymour, it brought us inspiration to see our very own holding top positions. And so to be in the presence of greatness right now, it's a true testament to God. The Bible talks about your gifts providing opportunities for you and putting you in the presence of great men. And so I am truly honored to be in the presence of Mr. Seymour today to share my story. And my story is a familiar one, unfortunately. 1 in 3 homes in the Caribbean suffer from the fatherless epidemic. But for some reason, we don't talk about it. I understand why. It's a very emotional thing to talk about. We grew up in a society where we see most television shows having both parents in the home, and when we look at our very home and we don't see that, we feel insecure. We feel like something is wrong. You feel like you did something to that parent, and you feel worthless, and you try to find value in this feeling. And sometimes the way you find value is through sex, drugs, and alcohol. As I look at my community, those were the things I saw a lot of my colleagues engaging in. And when I look at them, they came from similar backgrounds I came from, not having their fathers in the home. And so I wanted to start a project that raises awareness about that. I wanted to start a project that would try to stop that. For years, I carried around this hate in my heart towards my father for leaving me, because I saw how hard my mother worked. I saw the sacrifices she made to keep food on the table, to send me on summer vacations, to put clothes on my back. She lost her whole entire adult life taking care of me, shouldering both the role of the man and also the role of a woman. And so I saw that, and I hated him for that. And the thing about holding on to negative emotions, and Carrie Fisher, a famous writer, she once said that resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. They're not gonna die. Only thing having unforgiveness in your heart does is stop you from having a great life, stop you from enjoying the people that wants to be in your life. And so I recognized through my process of healing that I was nurturing toxic relationships, because I wasn't putting myself fully out there because somewhere in my heart there was distrust. Somewhere in my heart there was anger. And I needed to find a way to get this out. And so writing a book and going through that process of self-reflection and revealing the dark parts of my journey, it helped me to understand that when you forgive, you're not forgiving that person for that person. You're forgiving that person for yourself. You're forgiving that person so that you may have life abundantly. And it's the same thing that's deeply rooted in Christianity. We forgive, we let go of sadness, anger, pain, so that we can live life fully. And that's basically what my book does. It gives me the opportunity now to live the life that's truly for me. I can go out here and be Leo. I can go out there and try cool stuff and not fear anything now because I put myself out there. You know my story. You know everything about me now. And my goal heading into 2020 is to finally meet my father. It's been over 2 decades since I've seen him. And I want to close the door on that. He missed out on very important parts of my journey, but I'm still on the journey. I'm still uncovering what it means to be a man. I'm still trying to figure this thing out, and so I need his advice in some areas, and I'm gonna seek that. I'm not seeking it for him, I'm seeking it for myself, because at the end of the day, it's my life. Forgiveness is me taking back my power and not giving it to him. It's me saying that this is how I want my life to map out at the end of the day. And so if you're holding on to some sort of unforgiveness towards someone, understand that you're on a journey. And a part of being on a journey is living life to its fullest. And you can't live life to its fullest replaying instances of hurt. Some people, they have this repetitive narrative in their mind all the time of this one incident that hurt them, and they wonder why they can't take the next step in their career. They wonder why they can't take the next step in their life. It's because you're holding on to something. Let it go. Because at the end of letting go is the abundance of life, the water, and it's everlasting. And you have to first accept that this has happened. I had to accept that my father chose to walk out. But I have a choice now. I can hate him, or I can forgive him and welcome him back into my life. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm not mad at his choice. His choice is in the past. Presently, I have the power now. I can't control the past, but I can control my present. And so that's where I'm living from now. And that's where I find my happiness now. Not in the past, but in this present moment. So yeah, choose forgiveness. And it's not for you. Sorry, it's not for the other person, it's for you. Thank you.
I hope by now that you are inspired by Leo's story. In fact, Leo even wrote a book. And I encourage you, if not, read the book as yet, to purchase the book. It's called Man's World by Leo, where he talks about growing up without a father and how now he's coping with the fact that it's the past and that he's going to reach out to his father. He will, he has forgiven his father, and he's looking forward in the new year to have a relationship with his father and for advice from his father so that he could grow in love. I want you to do the same thing. Let's forgive one another. I know a lot of people have done you wrong. A lot of people have done me wrong. Let's forgive each other. It doesn't make sense, living with unforgiveness in your heart. And maybe you're not getting anywhere. It's because you have unforgiveness in your heart. Maybe it's time you remove that unforgiveness and move forward.